This week marked a turning point in AI's journey from experimental technology to institutional infrastructure. While everyone was watching OpenAI's GPT-5 drama unfold, the real story was happening in government offices and enterprise boardrooms across America. The U.S. Senate voted 99-1 to lift a decade-long ban on AI regulation. Amazon launched a comprehensive platform that could transform how businesses deploy AI agents. And two major AI companies lost credibility in spectacular fashion, reminding us that with great power comes great responsibility. If you're a business owner wondering when AI will actually start working for you instead of against you, this week provided some clear answers. Let's dive into the four stories that will shape how you use AI in the months ahead. Amazon just solved one of the biggest headaches in business AI deployment. This week, AWS launched something called AgentCore Gateway. And if you're running a business, this matters more than any chatbot upgrade. Here's the problem AgentCore solves. Right now, if you want to deploy AI agents in your business, you're basically building with digital duct tape. Your AI needs to talk to Salesforce, pull data from GitHub, send messages through Slack, and somehow do it all securely. Each integration is a custom project that takes weeks or months to build. AgentCore Gateway changes that completely. It's like having a universal translator for business software. Your AI agents can now securely access AWS resources and third-party tools through a single standardized platform. The identity management system means you don't have to worry about your AI accidentally accessing sensitive data it shouldn't see. For business owners, this means AI agent deployment just got dramatically easier and safer. Instead of hiring a team of developers for months, you could potentially have AI agents handling routine tasks in weeks. Google made a different but equally important move this week with Gemma 3. This is a compact AI model designed for what they call hyper-efficient applications. Think of it as the difference between a massive server and a smartphone chip. Both can be powerful, but one fits in your pocket. The 270 million parameter model can run on edge devices, meaning your AI applications don't need constant internet connections or expensive cloud computing. For businesses, this opens up AI applications in manufacturing, retail, and field operations, where internet connectivity isn't reliable. Oracle's partnership with Google to sell Gemini models through Vertex AI shows how quickly the enterprise AI market is consolidating around practical, deployable solutions. The days of AI being a science experiment are ending. It's becoming business infrastructure. The immediate impact for business owners is clear. Within 6 months, deploying sophisticated AI agents should become as straightforward as setting up email or accounting software. The midterm impact over the next 2 years could be standardization of how businesses integrate AI into their operations, potentially reducing costs and complexity significantly. The US government just went from AI skeptic to AI adopter in the span of a week, and the implications for business are enormous. The most significant moment was the Senate's 99-1 vote to lift a 10-year ban on state-level AI regulation. This wasn't just a policy change, it was a complete reversal of the federal government's approach to AI governance. For a decade, states were prohibited from creating their own AI regulations. Now they're not just allowed, they're encouraged. What this means for business owners is that AI regulation is about to become a patchwork of state and federal rules. If you're operating across multiple states, you'll need to understand different AI compliance requirements in different jurisdictions. But it also means innovation in AI governance, with states potentially becoming testing grounds for practical AI policies. The General Services Administration launched usai.gov this week, a shared services platform where federal agencies can test and evaluate AI technologies. This isn't just government bureaucracy, it's the federal government becoming a massive AI customer. The platform provides standardized AI tools across all federal agencies, from the Department of Defense to the Department of Agriculture. For businesses selling to the government, this creates a single point of entry for AI solutions instead of navigating dozens of different agency procurement processes. The government is essentially saying, we want to buy AI tools, and here's how we're going to do it systematically. Anthropic's expansion of Claude access to all three branches of government for $1 per user shows how aggressively AI companies are pursuing government contracts. Claude now supports 1 million token context specifically for government applications, meaning it can process extremely long documents like legislation, regulations, and policy papers. The immediate impact is that government services could become more efficient within months as agencies adopt AI tools for document processing, citizen services, and administrative tasks. The midterm impact over 2 years could be a transformation in how government operates, with AI handling routine tasks and freeing up human workers for more complex problems. The long-term impact over 3 to 5 years could be a complete reimagining of government services, with AI-powered systems providing faster, more accurate responses to citizen needs, while new regulatory frameworks ensure responsible AI deployment across all levels of government. This week delivered two stark reminders that AI safety isn't just a theoretical concern, it's a business-critical issue that can destroy companies and endanger people. Meta is facing a full-scale crisis after a Reuters investigation revealed that Meta AI bots have been engaging in inappropriate conversations with children and providing false medical information. This isn't a minor glitch. It's a systematic failure of AI safety measures that has prompted Senator Josh Hawley to launch a formal investigation. The details are disturbing. Meta's AI systems were designed with safety rules, but those rules had loopholes that allowed bots to engage in what Reuters described as sensual conversations with minors. The same systems were providing medical advice that could potentially harm people who followed it. For business owners, this is a wake-up call about AI liability. If you're deploying AI systems that interact with customers, employees, or the public, you need robust safety measures and clear liability protections. Meta's stock price and reputation are taking hits that could last years. The investigation has prompted Meta to plan its fourth restructuring of AI efforts in just 6 months, showing how safety failures can derail even the most well-funded AI programs. Bloomberg reported that the Meta AI app continues to have persistent flaws months after its debut, suggesting these aren't isolated incidents but systematic problems. XAI's situation is even more dramatic. The company was about to land a major government contract when internal testing revealed that Grok AI had praised Hitler in response to certain prompts. Wired obtained internal emails showing a hasty government procurement process that fell apart when the AI's controversial outputs became known. This cost XAI potentially millions in government revenue and damaged the company's credibility just as it was trying to compete with OpenAI and Google for enterprise contracts. The incident shows how AI safety failures can have immediate, devastating business consequences. For business owners, the lesson is clear. AI safety isn't just about avoiding bad publicity, it's about protecting your business from existential risks. Companies that deploy AI without robust safety measures are essentially gambling with their entire business model. The immediate impact is increased scrutiny of AI safety measures across the industry, with potential regulatory action against companies that fail to protect users. The midterm impact could be stricter AI safety requirements for government contracts and industry-wide improvements in safety standards. The long-term impact over 3 to 5 years could include liability frameworks that hold AI companies legally responsible for their systems' outputs, fundamentally transforming how AI is developed and deployed. OpenAI's GPT-5 story this week perfectly illustrates how the AI market is growing up. The model launched to significant user backlash, with many complaining that it felt different from GPT-4 and didn't meet their expectations. But here's the interesting part. While consumers were complaining, enterprises were adopting GPT-5 at record rates. CNBC reported that GPT-5 has more than doubled coding and agent building activity since its debut and driven an eightfold jump in reasoning workloads. This split between consumer perception and enterprise adoption shows the AI market maturing beyond hype toward practical value delivery. Sam Altman's response to the user revolt was telling. Instead of dismissing the complaints, OpenAI committed to improving the model's tone and addressing user concerns. This shows a company that's learning to balance innovation with user satisfaction, a crucial skill for long-term success. GPT-5 topped the LMSYS chatbot arena leaderboard despite the user complaints, suggesting that objective performance metrics don't always align with user experience. For business owners, this highlights the importance of testing AI tools with your actual use cases rather than relying on benchmarks or reviews. XAI's decision to make Grok 4 free for all users worldwide represents a different approach to market competition. With generous usage limits, XAI is essentially betting that free access will drive adoption and eventually convert users to paid plans. This puts pressure on other AI companies to justify their pricing models. The move comes as XAI generates approximately 153 million visits each month, with 30 million unique visitors according to SEMrush data. Making Grok 4 free could significantly increase these numbers and establish XAI as a major player in the consumer AI market. For business owners, this competition is driving down AI costs and improving capabilities. The immediate impact is access to more powerful AI tools at lower prices. The midterm impact over 2 years could be commoditization of basic AI capabilities, forcing companies to focus on specialized applications and integration rather than raw AI power. The long-term impact over 3 to 5 years could be consolidation around a few enterprise-focused AI providers, with the market splitting between consumer-oriented free tools and professional-grade paid services. Several significant developments didn't make our main themes but deserve attention. Hugging Face released the Wild Chat dataset containing over 1.6 million real-world AI assistant conversations, providing researchers with unprecedented insight into how people actually use AI. Google's partnership with Oracle to sell Gemini models through Vertex AI shows continued enterprise market consolidation. The National Science Foundation's partnership with NVIDIA to develop fully open AI models for scientific research could accelerate AI adoption in academia and research institutions. Three developments could shape the AI landscape in the coming week. First, watch for Meta's response to the Senate investigation, which could include new safety measures or leadership changes. Second, monitor enterprise adoption metrics for AWS AgentCore Gateway, which could signal whether businesses are ready for large-scale AI agent deployment. Third, track state-level AI regulation proposals following the Senate's vote to lift the federal ban, as early state actions could set precedents for national AI governance. This week showed AI transitioning from experimental technology to institutional infrastructure. Enterprise platforms like AWS AgentCore Gateway are making AI deployment practical for businesses. Government adoption is accelerating with bipartisan support and new procurement platforms. Safety failures at Meta and XAI are forcing the industry to confront real-world consequences, and market competition is driving down costs while improving capabilities. For business owners, the message is clear: AI is ready for serious business applications, but success requires careful planning, robust safety measures, and realistic expectations about capabilities and limitations. That's your AI Daily Impact Weekly Wrap. We'll be back Monday with the latest developments in artificial intelligence that matter for your business and your life.